and welcome to the striking palm instruction for Bagua Kuntao Silat. Myself, Bob Sigung, my son, longtime student and instructor in Bagua Kuntao Silat, Trevor Beach. And what I'm going to show, and you'll see it in my fundamental videos, but today I'm just going to show you the striking palm and some of its very basic usages. Also, how to properly perform the movement and how to use it at its basic level to begin. So if you remember in some of the other fundamental videos, first thing, gosong, meaning fully relaxed state with just enough muscle tension to keep your skeleton in proper alignment, and when you move, enough muscle exertion to properly move, and that's it. Stay very relaxed so that your joints can move properly and your weight will sink into the ground. A lot of this is misconceptions and mistranslations between Chinese and Westerners about how to perform these actions, but it's not magic, it's just good physics. Tailbone tucked in slightly, head like you're being pulled up from the string, and walking as normal as I showed in our first step. You should maintain shifting the weight, relaxed, so your foot remains as flat as possible. Scissor step forward, and you're moving your center mass, and everything else just happens to be moving with you, as it should be. Always in balance, stepping the same way. All your weight shifting, and here, and I'll pick it up all the way here, and like a ball at the end of a string, it moves with the center of my mass, and my hips rotating and moving my leg. In normal fashion, it just looks mostly like more normal movement, but you'll notice my shoulder, my head remains smooth, calm, doesn't bounce up and down, and it's my center that starts my movement as it's pushed from the ground. So striking palm is going to be similar, but it's smoother, more relaxed. And to turn, something similar. Take smaller steps at first so you properly learn the movement, and I'll show you how to use this. And I'll show you Trevor performing similar movements, striking palm later on. Like I said, it'll just be all relaxed. This will be relaxed all the time. So. And the energy comes from the generation, your song, relaxed and sunk. You push your joints, stay loose so they can properly rotate. Bagua, as far as internal arcs, is like a twisted steel cable. And all your energy is torqued from your big toe pushing against the ground, causing your skeleton and all your muscles to torque. So when this comes out, it's all this movement pushes, your waist twists, your hips twist, your waist twists, your shoulders twist, and moving your elbow twist, your wrist twist again, fingers twist, so finally, that movement. And you're doing it every time. Your whole body torques to express power from the ground all the way out to issue from your palm. So, yeah, in the beginning, keep going. In the beginning, be sure that you take small steps to ensure that you're in control and balance at all times. Later on, as you become more proficient, you can take larger and larger steps and begin issuing power so that it's usable in a self-defense or combative situation. And when you do it properly, you're just moving normally. It looks like you're just moving normally, but you're really torquing all of your joints, and your muscles are firing off in a specific order. Your center moves, you're moving that weight into your palm and your fingertips and expressing it out and then drawing it back in and back to the ground. So, and that's what we're going to do here. You show it again a little faster so they can see it in little longer steps. And Let me stop and so you can properly see it. And there's a myriad of ways to turn and practice this. And you'll notice, you'll see it again, that all of your joints, another reason you stay relaxed, so you don't waste energy, was so that all your joints can rotate properly and completely through the range of movement with the proper timing. So like a whip, and like I said with Bagua Jang, you're like a steel cable, and like a whip, it's timing. You're building a wave of force through your body and into and out, expressed out of your palm. And that usually how you feel it. Yeah. If you're doing it right. To test it, and I'll show it here, this is perfect. Make sure you're doing this right. Maintain your normal position, and you want to push against it, but you don't move. You should feel you're pushing yourself deeper into the ground. That's how you know you're maintaining your ground path. And it's not just, I've been showing you off your lead hand, but it's also you can do it off the reverse or cross hand. Same thing, you're pushing, and you feel yourself, if you're doing it properly, when you're pushing, the opposite foot is what maintains most of your weight, or both feet, depending upon how you're shifting your weight and expressing your power. But you shouldn't push yourself back, but you will push yourself down, like deeper. And it seems odd because there's a lot more pressure that you're generating, and instead of pushing yourself back, you're actually pushing yourself into the earth. And with this brick thing, it's easier to see for you on the camera, but it's harder for somebody to do, so you know you have your skills down. Otherwise, you'd be sliding backwards, but instead I just feel my weight going deeper, being pressed harder against the bottom of my shoes when I'm pushing, so I know that when I'm generating this power, that all of this is being pushed up from the ground through my body into my palms. Now in the very beginning, and a lot of people are going to have issues with this, but I don't care. In the very beginning, you should target the palm heel, because until you get better later on, you can target the palm heart, and your wrist will add more energy into that, and also it'll stay loose so you can grab. When you issue the strike and you grab anything there, it'll attach itself to it. You can use your fingers to grab and pull back, which is why I emphasize the dragon palm, thumb open, fingers in this position most of the time, because I want to be able to grab, throw. If I can strike with my palm heel or my palm heart, depending upon my application and intention, and where I am and what I'm trying to do, or how much energy I'm trying to express. But generally speaking, we'll also use the fist with the striking palm, but only in certain applications, but it's still usable. Typically it's a standing fist when we do it, but it could be a number of things. Also maybe emphasize using the fingers. Usually in the fingers we're going to use a spear palm, which I'll go over in another video. But for this, you can practice it, staying relaxed. You don't have to do it hard, especially when you're first doing it. Don't practice it hard at all. Just get your form correct, and you don't have to step with the opponent. You can do like this, step, and when you step, you should feel the pressure on your back foot, not just your heel, but the entire bottom of this foot. Just like when you're walking, your center is what moves your feet. Your center is what moves your hand. And you step. So when you're going here, it's just, and you see this torquing, and I'm going to exaggerate this. It's shoulder sunk, tailbone in, lower back straight, spine straight. Maybe the hips are tilted just a hair, but my spine is still straight, so I can emphasize that energy when I want to by just, so it's a full body hit. My entire body torqued through the range of motion. When I do it quickly and smoothly, it's not as noticeable, which is why I have to slow down or make myself exaggerate it for you with the camera. Again, practicing it, find a brick wall or a tree, and just slowly and surely, not very hard, and it's your center driving your palm, pushing with the bottom of your feet through the wall. And you can do it, practice it, each one at the beginning especially, just stepping, dropping your weight through, pushing with the center, and your center is moving your foot and moving your palm out, torquing, dropping. And you can practice it with the other side, same. Later on, you can practice both, but you'll see there's a different energy. You make this contact, and then you push again with this energy, torquing, twisting, and this is withdrawing. And you can see I'm always wiping my elbows, even when it's not apparent. Try to emphasize again for the camera, and you'll see why, combatively speaking, we do this. It helps with the torquing expression of energy. It also helps with defense, removing grabs, grappling, helping with weapon sparring, fighting, self-defense, and a host of other reasons. But it really, in the beginning, helps with you torquing and twisting your body into. And you can see, you don't see me tensing up ever, but you hear dull, and I'm lightly hitting those bricks, dull thuds into the bricks. Don't try to power your way through it. Don't tense up and drive through it like you're trying to break the wall down. Just use this device. Don't hit it more than 20 times per pull, especially in the beginning. And again, you're not trying to knock a brick out or break it. You're just trying to make sure you get the feedback. When you hit, it should be a dull, solid hit with your body weight, so you know you're striking not just a shoulder strike or just the arm striking with no power. It looks good because it's fast, because you're just flicking out there, but there's no power. It's pointless. And you want that feedback when you make that strike. You feel the pressure on the bottom of your foot hit it. You feel it push back through your body. And you're torquing all in a cascading motion. And you can hear it very easy. No tense muscles, no feet rising, just my weight pushing through to the bottom of my palms. To ensure that it's not a push, you need to make it explosive. So just like if a normal boxer's jab are coming and you see them, they'll flick it out. That's the idea, except it's going to be a full power hit. So if you see them, you see if somebody holds it for you, make sure your elbows are down, shoulders are loose. Same idea, and I'm going to do it slow. If I'm just pushing it, you'll just see this. Easy, and his body turns, and he's a strong guy. His body turns, but there's no thwack. There's no real hit. There's just a push, and I can push him, make sure he's off, and that's fine, and it's a good test. He's off balance as he pushed easily, and I'll show you to test each other for that push. But in reality, in striking palm, for Bagua Kuntao Silat, the palm is not just this, it's the entire movement of the body. That's what dictates what the palm is. So striking palm is how your entire body moves. So if you're here and you see me doing it, it's striking palm. And again, no tension, just me extending my body with just enough force and power to strike that. And you do it all at once without any extraneous muscle tension slowing me down or stealing my power away from me. It's much harder striking than here. So also on the left hand, to show you it can be across, same thing, but I'm pushing with the opposite foot and it's coming out this way. So when you see it, and it's, again, a cascade of torquing movements that culminate in the issuance of force in my palm. Okay. And you can see it here. I'm going to step up just so I have the proper without extending. Because the more I extend, then the more I have to bring my weight to the end. And it ends up being a little harder hit than I want to do for him to be having cold. But you can see here, you can see this is a very simple thing. No exaggeration, just, and I'm not trying to crush him or hit him as hard as I can. I'm just hitting. This is just regular striking palm. So if you land on somebody and it's easily, once you extend it and you draw it back, this extends. So you're pushing off of this, fully extending. You're torquing in the opposite direction, bringing this out, pushing again in the opposite direction, without trying to, it's not down at all. It's easy, loose, relaxed, and